Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We're to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be diagnosing my 300. So, if y'all remember in the last video, we had a bit of an issue with brakes on this thing. Put it on a trailer, had it pulled back here, and we dumped it in the garage up here. I don't actually like parking this car up here because of the humidity. So, you will only see me park this car in here if we have really bad weather, it's broken, or maybe a handful of other reasons. But also the powder coat, because we powder coat in here. We also paint in here, so it gets very dusty. As you can see. But like I said, it does get very, very dusty in here. So we need to get this out of here. Get it to the shop. We're going to pull the wheels off. And the reason being is I want to look at all of my brakes. And I can't really look through these wheels and look at them. And my phone won't fit through the spokes to, well, look at them. So I'm going to get this thing out of here. We need to get the white truck out of the main shop. I put it in there to do some diagnostic on it. Because there's actually some more stuff wrong with it. I've been driving it the last few days, and I remembered why it is that I don't drive that truck often. So we need to look at this. I'm just going to order some ceramic pads on Amazon. They'll be here in 3 or 4 days. And we'll get this guy fixed up. Because like I said, I'm already tired of the white truck. So anyway, we'll get these. I looked at drilled and slotted rotors and upgraded pads, but they actually won't be here for a couple of weeks. So that doesn't exactly work for me because I have a lot going on. And, well, I'm not trying to drive the white truck that much right now. So, anyway, like I said, I'm going to get this out of here. We're going to get it down to the main shop. We'll get the wheels off, get it jacked up, get the wheels off. And I'll go ahead. We'll inspect all our pads, make sure they're all good. I'm pretty sure the fronts are fine. The rears are what I really want to check. So, but I'm also going to check the fronts while I'm ordering stuff. So we'll see. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get this out of here. We'll get the white truck out of the main shop. I'll get this down there, get the wheels off of it, and we will see what we can figure out. All right, so I ended up just jacking this thing up in here and looking at it, but it was very apparent in the video I got pulling this thing out that this one is our problem child. So I would assume it's the rear side of the pad because the front side doesn't look terrible. I didn't stick my head in there to see. I did pull the rear wheels off though, and just kind of looked. The rotors do seem fine. Now if I drive it very much more, obviously they're going to get chewed up, but the rear rotors are fine. And the pads, like I said, this one out here is decent. I mean, it's not good, but it's okay. The other side, I would assume, is pretty rough. So like I said, I didn't stick my head in there to see, but it feels a little bit of a groove on the backside, so that's just kind of that. We'll deal with that later. Now, like I said, I do have parts ordered for this. I don't mind the mess back here. I've been moving stuff around and kind of reorganizing. But this one does seem to be okay. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to throw pads on both sides, obviously, because, well, why not? If we're being honest. But that is that. Pulled the fronts off. The fronts are fine. So they're good for a little bit. They have been hot, but they are okay. So actually, if y'all remember, I replaced the fronts not too long ago. So, like I said, they have been hot, but they are fine as far as pad life goes. Probably 60-ish% or better. So, we are good to go there. So, I did go ahead, back it in here. I'm just going to leave it in here until we get the pads in. I did order them. They'll be here. Today is Monday. They'll be here at the end of the week. And the reason we didn't put it in the shop is the white truck's in there. And I actually forgot. I've pulled the fender liners out of the white truck on the driver's side, and they're just sitting on the tire because I'm trying to find some stuff, some electrical stuff on it to figure out the whole battery situation. But regardless, that is what we found on the 300. So again, I do have pads ordered. So we are going ceramic, obviously. For it's kind of, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But anyway, like I said, at some point we are going to do. I actually need to make a decision. If I keep this car the way it is, I'm going to do drilled and slotted rotors up here. As you can see, this one has also been hot. But if you stick your hands in here and feel, there's actually no groove. So they've just been hot. I have drove this car very, very hard. I'm actually now just trying to find the limit of this car, if that makes sense. So that is, well, that's kind of that. But anyway, like I was saying, I've just been sitting here chilling. But like I was saying, with this car, I am trying to make a decision on what I want to do. There is some stuff that I would like to do. I just have to figure out if it makes sense to do it and if I'm actually going to keep the car. So, one thing I have thought about doing is, like I said, if I do keep the car, is doing the Hellcat, the whole Hellcat swap. So essentially drop the front end. Holy crap. We got all the bugs in here. Anyway, what I thought about doing though is dropping the whole drivetrain out of a Hellcat. Take the front K-member, drop it all, motor, transmission, everything on the front, the whole rear subframe, and bolting it into this car. This platform is actually very, 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 very versatile for that. Then I could also swap the Hellcat interior into this car. I'm not super partial to this interior. You know, I like how nice everything feels and all that kind of thing. Because this is a nice car from an 05. But doing the full Hellcat interior and then just keeping this a relatively stock looking Chrysler 300, I think would be cool to do. And then build the motor and make it fast, like fast. So that is something I would like to do if I keep the car. Like I said, I did get an offer on this car, very good offer. But the guy wants all the chrome blacked out. Let's see, all the chrome blacked out, new taillights, opened up and color matched. I believe a new set of headlights, which I do have another set here for this car. Another set of headlights, paint matched and then tinted, which would be clean. And then the same thing on the tails, do the lens tinted a little bit, which he was talking about doing the vinyl tint, not like spray tint. That way, if he doesn't like it, he can remove it. But the internals would be painted, so it doesn't really make sense, if that makes sense. Because like I said, the internals will all be painted. But custom headlights, custom tails, black out all the chrome, tint the windshield, do the front windows darker. Fix a few things on the car, like the sway bar links, put fog lights in it because I've never found any that I like to put in it. They're all chrome. I'm not putting chrome fog lights in this car with blacked out headlights and a black grille. So there's also that. And then he wants the car polished as well. So right now it's kind of the satiny black, and he wants it full polished, which wouldn't be difficult to do, just time consuming. So if we do, and then he wants it ceramic coated over top of that. So if we do that, there will be a full series of the 300, and then it'll be gone, which is, it's kind of sad, I guess. I've had this car since 2019. I finished it in 2021, and I've been daily in it since. And it's been, it's been great. The thing's been bulletproof. I've tried to blow it up a few times. There was also a reason I went through tires the way I did for a little while, and these Continentals have done great. I've just had stupid little issues with them. 2 of the front tires so far, I have broke a band in them. It's kind of that. And they're always on the inside, which is not great. And then the rears, I blew one over there. The sidewall ripped. And then a couple have had rips in the sidewalls and little stuff like that. But traction wise, they do great. They do great in the rain. I've slung these tires very hard through turns, and they've held up pretty well. So pretty happy with that as well. But like I said, we do need to do new sway bar links. If I do keep the car, and if we decide not to do the Hellcat swap, I'll throw drilled and slotted rotors on this all the way around. We'll throw some new rotors on here as well, and we'll do the carbon ceramic pads. That way it'll be nice, it'll be clean, it'll be simple, but it'll still work. Also, if I keep the car, these wheels right here, which are about to go to storage, all of this stuff is about to go to storage, by the way, because this cluttery mess in here is absolutely killing me. And it also sucks that every time we go to work in here, 90% of everything that's in here has to go out. And then after we work outside in the heat all day, it has to come back in. So I did stop and rent a new storage facility, which all of this stuff here, except for the paint gun, the paint stuff will go back in the shop. But all this little stuff, both four-wheelers, this lawnmower will go in the shop, but both four-wheelers, because we never ride them, both sets of wheels and tires will all go in storage here very soon, actually as soon as I get the 6.0 back. So the 6.0 parts did come in last night or this morning, one or the other, but neither here nor there. Like I was saying, we do need to get the 6.0 fixed. That stuff come in, like I said, it was either last night or this morning, one or the other. I don't remember. It's been a heck of a few weeks. But once the 6.0 is fixed, then it's back. All of this stuff will go to the new storage facility, and then I won't have to look at it every day. So that'll be fantastic. So that's just kind of that. But like I said, if I do keep this car, these wheels right here, I need to fix 2 of them. 2 of them do have some cracks in them, so 2 of them are going to get fixed, and then I'm going to powder coat them a kind of a wild color for the car, but those will be very temporary because I don't exactly like those wheels. Those are test dummies to see if I like wild color wheels on cars. If we're being honest, I paid $400 for those, so I figure a few more $100 to get them welded. I had a guy quote me, I think $400 to fix them, and then I can powder coat them in the color that I've been thinking about doing for another $200, somewhere in there, and then probably $100 for sandblasting. So right around $1,000 to $1,200 depending on everything. I do need to get new tires for those as well, because I think one of them's good and the other 3 are junk. But afterwards, there'll be a wild color wheel that I can sell to somebody. And then we'll either put these back on the car, because I really do like these wheels, or I'll get something else, and then we'll powder coat something else and put on the car. But the color I have in mind, I'm not going to say. It'll look really good. And then we'll unwrap all the chrome trim, and then we'll rewrap it in that same color to match. And it'll be money. So, anyway, like I said, have been debating on selling the car. The offer I got was really good. And the guy also wants to help us promo the new business, which is why he's wanting me to do all of the stuff to it, which, like I said, will help with promo for the new business. And it also gives us a few things to try that we haven't done before. So that is also that. But anyway, guys, I believe that's going to be a wrap for this one. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, maybe you found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope everybody has a great day. And also, if I do sell the 300, I have a new daily in mind that I might get. And also the agreement, if I sell this car, if he ever wants to sell it, I get first dibs to buy it back. So that's also part of the agreement there. But that's just kind of that. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching, and I hope everybody has a great day.